Order. I know the Right Honourable Lady wanted to raise a point of order. We'll come to her. I won't forget her. But first of all, a point of order from the Secretary of State for Work and Pensions. Secretary Esther McVey on a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, while speaking in Parliament in answer to questions on the NAO report into universal credit, I mistakenly said that the NAO had asked for the rollout of universal credit to continue at a faster rate and to be speeded up. In fact, the NAO did not say that, Mr. Speaker, and I want to apologise.
Order. I do think this is rather. Forgive me. I do think this is rather unseemly. I know passions run highly, but the Secretary of State contacted me to say that she intended to say what she's about to say, and I think the House should hear her say it. The Secretary of State.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to apologise to you and the House for inadvertently misleading you. What I'd meant to say was that the NAO had said that there was no practical alternative to continuing with universal credit. We adopt a test-and-learn approach to the rollout of universal credit, which the NAO says mainly follows good practice, and therefore the point I was trying to make was that the calls from the party opposite to pause it seemed to fly in the face of those particular conclusions. As you know, Mr. Speaker, I asked you yesterday if I could come to the House to correct the record. I believe it is right that as a Minister I should come and correct the record, and I therefore hope you will accept my apology. Whilst I'm here, Mr. Speaker, with regard to the other issues raised in the letter sent today by the NAO contacted my office at the end of last week, and we are working on setting up a meeting. And with regard to the NAO report not taking into account the impact of the recent changes to UC, I still maintain this is the case, such as housing benefit run-on and 100% advances and the removal of waiting days. The impact of these changes are still being felt, and therefore, by definition, couldn't have been fully taken into account by the NAO report. I hope that clarifies the position.
Order, sit down. I thank the Secretary of State. Certainly I can confirm that she most certainly did contact me last night. She did indicate that she would like to apologise on a point of order, and I certainly accept her apology. I would just very gently say to the Right Honourable Gentleman that the apology has been proffered, and as far as the Chair is concerned, it's accepted. I don't want there to be an extended... I don't want further points of order on this matter now. The matter can no doubt be the subject of future debate, but I really can't see what point of order can arise. If the Right Honourable Gentleman has a point of order as opposed to a point of argument or an expression of criticism, I'm happy to hear it, but if it ceases to be a point of order, he will have to resume his seat. And I call him purely because he is the chair of the Select Committee, but it had better be a point of order. Mr. Frank Field.
On a point of order, Mr. Speaker, I've given notice to you for tomorrow's agenda to ask for an urgent notice question to follow up that statement.
Well, very generous of the Right Honourable Gentleman to tell me publicly that he's given me notice. I don't know whether he means he's given me notice just now in the form of that point of order, or if he means he's made an application to my office. People don't normally advertise urgent questions to the nation in advance, and I will make a decision about it at the appropriate time. Flattery will get the Right Honourable Gentleman everywhere. He says I'm an innovator. Yes, well, my innovations are there for people to see whether they approve them or not, but as far as urgent questions are concerned, as I think the House accepts, I do make a judgment about them at the appropriate time, and now is not the appropriate time. But the Right Honourable Gentleman, with some cheekiness and a degree of perspicacity, has made his own point in his own way, and it is on the record. Point of order, Caroline.